Hey, Cold Steel, you want to talk folding swords? Let's talk the Espada XL. Let's jump over with Jimmy Slash, get his feelings on it. Then we're jumping out to California, where Lynn and I put the Espada XL to the test.
Thank you, Stickman. Now let's go inside and check out the most awe-inspiring folder you're ever gonna hold. The Cold Steel Espada XL. Okay, let's take a look at this knife. This is the Cold Steel Espada XL. Now you have 7.5 inches of S35VN steel. S35VN is a super steel. It holds its own with any of the high-end steels. Now, you're coming down from the 7.5 inch clip point blade, you got this Andrew Demko, check that out, patented thumb plate. Now this is good for, of course, a manual opening, just like so. But what also is amazing about this, it will grab onto your pocket when you need it to. You can slide that thing out and be ready for action. Coming down into the shiny aluminum bolsters here, just makes this look amazing. You come down, polished G10, more bolsters here, just a fantastic knife. And of course you have the Andrew Demko Triad lock. Back to you, Stickman.
That's why I carry a 7.5 inch Espada. People say, how do you carry this big knife? Let me show you. Put it in your waistband, right here. Clip goes here. This goes right through the side of your leg like that. Most people might think you're extra well endowed, but most people don't even notice it, okay? So if you want to be even more concealed, you blouse your shirt over it, and it's very hard to see now. And this is as close to a pocket sword as you're going to get. It's just a beautiful knife. This is mirror polished, polished G10. Everything is polished on the knife. S35VN blade. That's a monster blade out of S35VN. No one in the industry is going to give you that much knife for your money. You're not going to see a 7.5 inch, almost 2 inch wide folding knife like this with all the bells and whistles this has, plus that super strong triad lock. This thing holds 800 pounds. That's 4 inches from the pivot point. 800 pounds. Easy. It's got so many different grips. You get clear back here, you can get here, you can get here. So you can even cut two-handed if you had to. If you wanted to, you could come in and cut two-handed and push all the way down. It's got a great stop when you're thrusting. There and there. So I have a stop here. I have almost like a subhilt in effect here. And it's almost like a trigger. Here, it rotates around that subhilt, my index finger does, so I can just snap with it. Let's just see if I can snap through it. Wow. So that wasn't a big arm wind up or anything else. That was just a snap. Now, this thing is 7.5 inches plus about another 9 inches. So you have 16, 17 inches of reach. That's more reach than most Bowie knives. When I'm holding this here, I have more reach than a Natchez Bowie. Tremendous reach, and this bitchin' thing, it folds up and goes in your pocket, man. It's unbelievable. It only weighs 10 ounces. This is less than the lightest Smith & Wesson 38 Special or 357 Magnum you can buy. And I dare say, at this range, 5 foot or less, this is more stopping power.
And it's intimidating as all get up.
This will cut somebody's arm off. It'll cut their arm off above the elbow. It'll cut the thigh to the bone. It'll cut the neck 3/4 of the way off. And it's also to be used for utility too. Remember, you can do with a big knife anything that you can do with a little knife, but not vice versa. A big knife may not be quite as handy, but it can still do it. But a little knife can't even begin to take on the task a 7.5 inch Espada. So now we're gonna have Keith cut with it, and I'm gonna have him get back here on the end and use that leverage of that knife. And show us how it's done.
All right, I want
Let's
that
get
right-
some new rope up here. Good job, Keith.
So,
You want to land right in here.
okay.
And you want to drive forward and through.
Can I move up on the grip?
Yeah.
At all?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, just about a timber. I hit a little bit too deep, Lynn. See that
Yep.
where I pounded that right here?
Yep. But that was a hard stroke. That would have been a finishing stroke on somebody's arm. Come off like flying into the wilderness with that stroke. That's what you get with an Espada.
I like that. That's my favorite.
Is you get this.
Almost. Yes.
So you're giving that away
Uh-huh.
when you could get this.
Yep.
So you're going to feel you have more leverage with this than this.
Okay.
So when you're cutting this, all you need is speed.
Okay.
This knife is so sharp, it's
Yeah.
so well designed. See that continuous curve there?
Yeah.
That's going to help you a lot. You hit your angles, zip, zip, zip.
Okay.
Arm speed.
Watch
your angles.
Yes.
Yeah, see how much easier it was when you had the steeper angle?
Nice, good job.
Lynn knows. You hit your angles, it went all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
I saw you hit your angle, it goes zip, zip. You hit a little flatter and it
There
goes,
you go.
ugh,
Yeah.
ugh, it kind of tugs. Right?
Tired of small, dainty, flimsy little knives? Well, we were. The Espada XL translates into pocket sword, a symbol of authority, our cutting weapon with a long blade. Match that definition with S35 VN metal, the Andrew Demko thumb plate, and the Triad lock system, and you have the beast, the Espada XL.